never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Jackson is out there with Collins. Then it's Smith. Then it's Harden. And it's Doncic in at the 3.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
The shot's good from Cantor. Here is Harden. Here's Smith. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
I'll tell you what, Smith has one of the best first steps I've seen in a long time. This guy is outstanding in terms of how he explodes.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Robertson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here is Harden from downtown. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone. And you don't get that kind of leeway unless you lock them down.
Westbrook, no good. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That one goes in. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
Here's Westbrook.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Here's Robertson, covered by Smith. Outside, George. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Robertson, following the score by Houston. And that one drops for him. George has got his first basket.
Oh, they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
Stolen by Grant. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The 3. Cantor kicks to Grant. In the corner, George with it. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 5 now.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Now, here is Smith. Knocked loose. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
I love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Grant. Rodney McGruder comes in for George. Jackson, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he sinks the second. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. Schroeder outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Jackson. The Rockets pull it in. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Took him no time at all on that one. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-1 run right now. Patterson, that's good.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Baines finds Matt. The Rockets again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Shot, high post. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Schroeder outside with some arc, and the shot is good. Schroeder's got his second basket.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep playing.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Can't hear you. Hold on, let me just...
Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He described what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
So on the floor for Houston. Williams is out there with Brooks. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Sheldon Mack. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. They get a hand on it, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Thunder.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Now it's the first game of the regular season. Chris, talk about what you expect to see this year in the league overall, the feel you think you're going to get.
Well, I think there's going to be two sides. It's a copycat league, so you're going to see some teams that are going to try to speed up the play. You're going to see some teams that try to increase three-pointers and decrease their mid-range jumpers. And then reality is set in, and then they'll have to kind of get back to playing regular basketball. And for some teams, it's just straight development. How can you develop your young players and get them along with maybe some veterans who are going to be transitioned out in the middle of the year? So right now for coaches, GMs, presidents, there's a lot of optimism, but there's also a lot of prodding and self-examination to see where they will be a year from now, as opposed to putting all their eggs in this season.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Paul George comes in for Rodney McGruder. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Jackson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Will it go? And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers.
last year getting it done. 8th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Poke loose. Smith the pass to Jackson. Harden left side. Passes it to Doncic. Stolen by George. To the wing on the left. Westbrook finds Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect captain, taking it all the way to the team.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's George, and George with the stop.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Outside Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
And George kicks to Patterson. Comes up empty down low.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
From deep, Harden. That shot off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Robertson the pass to Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Patterson. Jackson comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Jackson knocks it loose. Williams dishes to Harden. Houston moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Jackson.
Even with the miss, that's a jumper he'll keep taking as long as they keep leaving him open.
And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 23 seconds left in the first half. Schroeder with the ball. 7 points in the game.
He better watch it. Doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. 15
seconds left here in the second. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. 8 seconds left in the first half. Pass to George. With 2 seconds left. Moves back up. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are leading by 12. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. You got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough.
And now with the second half about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. The forwards, George and Grant. And it's Cantor in its center. Robertson finds Westbrook. Rockets with the rebound.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Harden, no good.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
And the pass to Robertson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Stolen by George. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Looking to end his cold spell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only can shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' games. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki being a basketball player that he is means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I'll tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he is.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Inside, Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. Good season for him last year. 8th in scoring. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
Westbrook with it. Now Smith defending. And the dunk by Grant.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantages they hold in this game.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jarian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Mack kicks to Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Schroeder outside, uncovered, and play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
He's showing good hustle. I mean, a little too much hustle, though. I mean, you got to dial it down just a little bit.
Houston making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
1:05 left to play here in the third. Doncic, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Enes Kanter. And that's 12 points for Russell Westbrook. Fires the three. Doncic, no good.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Baines with the block. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Magruder's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Jackson comes in for Aaron Baines. And it's Harden in for Dillon Brooks. Harden inside the three-point line. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, Harden is so good at finishing these and ones. I mean, he is just a thorn in the D side.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Schroeder. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Schroeder's got 11 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Outside, George. Teardrop shot. Yes, that goes in. He's got 11.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight. players, everyone else there on the staff as people first, and then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. You know, I've been to some organizations, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So you know who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well, and you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
And George gets it to go.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Here's Harden. Collins passes to Harden. Smith kicks to Jackson. There's the triple, and the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a good way to boost his 3-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
It's taken away by Smith. Harden right side. Jackson trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Robertson, he's checked in for Rodney McGruder. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Top of the key. Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. George has got 11 in the second half. Harden kicks to Collins. From beyond the arc, and again it's the Rockets from deep. Now Schroeder. Passes it to Robertson. On the wing. The baseline J. And again it's Oklahoma City.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And it goes down 2 points.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
Here's Robertson, covered by Smith. To the middle, here's Cantor. That shot missing. Smith with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jackson, he's checked in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. Or if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West.
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the
Their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.
I'll probably need a ride from work, unless, oh, yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'll come. I'll stay home. I'll come home after when Dorian's home. Alright, who was that? Just giggling.
What? We're just doing a fun. We're doing a fun fact. We're just doing a fun fact. Huh?
What time are you leaving?
3:40.
Yeah, 3:40.
I'm gonna get dressed right now.
Yes, ma'am.
I just grabbed my keys. Wait. Aiden, where did this come from, bro? Where did this stem from? Why?
They chillin' out. They don't got nothing on me till I pop. They don't got nothing on me, call the cops. I hit that run like I got addicted to salsa tacos. Got out of and ramen noodles. Now I see how hunger make a stamina.
No, it's not because you're Mexican, bro.
That's like your window up. Fast friend.
No, it's not.